right, guys, I'm back with Francisco Randez. So now we're going to be doing some ground. So if I hit the ground, I'll show you what I teach, and you could tell me a little bit if, in terms of jiu-jitsu, if this is how it goes. So I
in
hit
a situation where you were in an
slip
altercation,
with
you
fall,
end up you slip fall,
which is, you know, I mean, I remember working outside the club, and we clinch and whatever. And again, I'm on slippery surface. I'm on the ground.
Yeah, here
and
in
I'm
winter
like,
it's icy.
oh.
Sometimes it's slippery. You end up like this.
And this is how I end up. So what I like to do is keep this foot inside here. This here, it's kind of caught. My hand up here for anything that comes around, and I'm using the low line kicks to try to strike low and then come up high.
Yeah, this is a very good position. It's a position we would use in jiu-jitsu as well. The concept that we need to understand, if I want to engage in a fight with you, I need to pass those legs.
Okay.
Those legs are your first line of defense.
Yeah.
So if you end up on the ground in a street situation, and you're not against a wall, or there's not another, more than one person attacker, and it's not, there's no glass on the floor. Maybe you want to stay there. Perhaps it might be a situation where you decide you make that decision. You notice that you're moving quite freely here.
Yeah, it's true. The street.
Grapple with your friends for fun.
Outside, right by the car,
you're
you'll
gonna
see.
realize real quick that you're gonna get hurt just by moving yourself around on the concrete.
True. Yeah.
So obviously, if you're on the ground here and you're on the ground on the concrete, it's a different story. Yeah. Because I'm gonna try to move around because I need to pass those legs if I really want to attack you.
Yeah.
The difference with sports jiu-jitsu is that in the street you can kick me.
Yeah.
You can kick me in the legs, and you can, I would say, most probably kick me
up high as far.
Yeah, I mean,
come
right
up high,
here.
yeah.
Man. If you heel kick me right here, I'm done. Like chances are you knock me out. So it is a very good position, good protection. Like I said, again, the guy that's going to attack you probably is not the greatest grappler in the world, so he's probably not going to pass those legs.
Yeah.
And this is the key concept you want to keep in mind, either in sports jiu-jitsu or self-defense situation. This is a very good position. Okay. Again, from here you can also get up, do a technical stand-up, in which it looks a little bit like a reverse surf pop-up.
So,
Yeah, can exactly.
It's got to be done in one shot. Yeah.
It's got to be done in one shot. So this is the technical stand-up, as we call it, is a movement. It's very good for training. You can incorporate it in your training. It's great movement, and you need to practice it a lot. Like we said, from this position or this position, you're gonna post with the backhand. You keep your eyes always on your opponent, whether it's a sports situation or a self-defense. You don't go looking. You don't look at the floor. You don't need to look at your feet. You post here. You post with the front foot. You get this other foot back, and so at all times.
And you gotta have, guys. You gotta make sure you have enough distance. Because I've actually seen it in a fight where the guy got up, and as he's getting up, because he was too close, he punched him. So you got to create enough distance where you know that, like, if I was here, move back, Francisco. So let's say I'm here, I'm kicking here. It's like, I gotta.
That's a very good point. You want to create that distance, even in sports jiu-jitsu. Otherwise, as you're getting up, I'm gonna
try to come in.
I'm gonna commit and go for a takedown, basically.
Jiu-jitsu wise, how would you pass my guard?
Passing is a science per se. Okay. There's a lot of different ways to pass. Okay. You are less effective if you're fully on your back than if you're on your side. This is a very good position because it also, if I come here, you just switch your hips.
Yeah,
right? You just switch your hips, and again we're here. So it's really not easy for me to pass here. So I would need to control your ankles most probably. So controlling the knees, especially in a fight situation where I don't really have grips, it's not like a kimono. You can still kick me.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
If I control here, it's a lot harder for you to control.
Yeah.
From here, I could probably come and pass here, right?
Come on top.
Post on your ankles.
Okay.
But I gotta grab them.
Yeah, you gotta grab. Yeah, when I'm kicking.
So if in a street situation, make sure you don't let the opponent grab your ankles. That's super important.
You were talking about the different grips in jiu-jitsu, and I never knew there was. I always thought it was just one grip. I thought grip is a grip. So we were talking about that. So what are the different grips they have?
Again, it depends. It would probably be the subject of a series of videos. but basically it depends. If we're using the gi, I mean, in sports jiu-jitsu, you're not allowed to grab like this way. You have to grab the outside.
Okay.
Also, the thumb is not recommended to put it inside, because if you strip,
It's
a
true,
grip,
huh? You can
I'm
bust
gonna
your
get
thumb.
hurt.
Holy shit, I never thought about that. Okay.
So this is more of a
So-
classic grip, pistol grip. Again, I want to make sure there's no loose fabric.
So pistol
Good.
grip means it's.
It's like this, yeah. So you
yeah,
feel I have the control here.
Okay.
I don't have the control here because you can still move.
Yeah.
You know, here, you know, I'm pinning you. I'm really controlling.
Yeah.
Again, V grip.
So V grip, you're not actually gripping.
No.
It's just I'm just doing this.
Yeah, putting pressure in a situation. Are you flexible?
Not that flexible.
Okay, but let's say I got you inverted, or you make a wrong move and I got you like this, right?
Okay.
So I would rather use the V grip because anyways I'm gonna stack you here. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna stack you, but this is more of a sports jiu-jitsu situation.
yeah.
You know, in the street I might not want to get that close.
Yeah,
and
you probably
start
don't
doing all kinds
yeah.
of fancy stuff, but V grip can be very useful.
Okay.
In some situations it gives you more control, I find.
Yeah, because you're just basically
Yeah.
controlling and moving.
And then there's like claw grips, and there's a lot of different grips you can use. If we refer to wrestling, there's a lot to learn from wrestling, and there's obviously a lot of different types of grips. And then there's gable grips. There's
So there's this one.
yeah, gable. There's
Okay.
a gable grip. It's from wrestling.
Okay.
A seat belt. You know, if I get
Yeah,
you
when
from
we do
behind,
it, yeah.
maybe I want to go like this, right? Seat
Okay.
belt, very high.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different grips that are good to know. And
Wow.
then there's grip fighting. It's another concept. So you want to get those grips. You don't want your opponent to get them.
That's it. I always tell people like in the street, like don't allow the person to grab you. That if my
Yeah.
hands are up and just go grab me, let's say you're just
Yeah.
going to grab me, it's like
Yeah.
because I know when we've done knife. And I've done what I call the pumping grab. The instant the guy grabs and he starts
Yeah.
hammering the knife. So I tell people, keep your hands up. Don't let the person grab the back of your neck. Grab
Yeah.
your shirt. Once they grab, you got to strike right away.
Yes.
Because they're going to have a leverage and a moment
yeah.
over you, especially if you're fighting somebody taller, right? So if he grab my t-shirt and I'm here, I know I
Yeah.
could kind of hit him, but I
Yeah.
probably need to stretch it
Yes.
in. I would need to use my legs. But if he did this and he started punching and he
Yeah.
like a street fighter, let's say, like what happens is people they're focusing on the arm, but as long as the arm is here, you can't do anything. You have to like strike and you got to move the arm out of the way. But as soon as that grip is there, especially when we look at knife defense, man, it's scary. Once the person has you, and whether he's a great knife fighter or not, once they just start
Yeah.
pumping away, man, it's that shit's deadly.
So so we went from like using your legs on the ground to grips. Obviously, there's so much to cover. Again, grips. Because of my boxing background, usually when we grapple, guys try to get the grips. And let's say you come. I always go like I really just like boxing,
Boom.
and then boom, I go and I get my grip. You know?
That's
I use a lot of
yeah,
deflection
that's
like
good,
this,
yes.
very light. It works well.
Just enough to keep it back, yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, you said it. You want to get the first grips.
Yeah.
And you don't want your opponent to get the grips on you because he has an ascendant. That's for sure.
Awesome, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Francisco, thank you so much. Thank you to
Mizu.
Mizu
Yes.
Studio, guys. Come down and get to train with Francisco and the guys here. So, Francisco, thank you very much.
you.
Again, there's a lot of, every system has good in it, right? I don't like bashing, and I hate when other people want to bash other systems and think that their system is the obsolete. We're all here to learn. Like, for what I do is personal protection and self-defense, and I like to go train and explore with different people, and I'm always learning and saying, okay, how can I use a little bit of what they're teaching in self-defense? Like, there's a few new things that I learned. Example, like about the different grips, about on the ground, how to clinch, and we're always, just working from there. So
And the journey is interesting.
that's it. It doesn't end.
Yeah, there's a lot of different postures you can have when it comes to self-defense and martial arts. There's so many different theories, and I think you need to be very open-minded and enjoy the journey, meeting so many amazing people, training hard.
Yeah.
I think it's just a great environment to be evolving in. I really
Absolutely,
suggest it.
guys. So, guys, thank you very much. Again, check out Mizo Studio. I'll put the link in the description box or in the comment as well. I'll put Francisco's link. So that's it. Next, we're gonna start rolling.
Oh yeah?